right, so today we're diving into some French classical literature.
Okay.
Specifically, playwrights.
Sounds good.
Molière, Racine,
Yeah.
and Corneille.
Yeah.
And looking at those guys
All right.
through kind of a modern lens, I guess, and the source material that we're looking at
Yeah.
even suggests that maybe Molière is the king of the roast,
Huh. Interesting.
which I'm curious to dive into.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I'll just throw it over to you. What do we need to know?
Well, I mean, when you think about the classical era, right, you think reason and order.
Way very strict.
Very strict, yeah. And following the rules, you wouldn't really think.
Not exactly a recipe for a good time.
Yeah, not really. But they actually managed to make some really dramatic and even juicy stories.
Juicy stories. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to hear about.
Yeah.
I want to hear about the juicy stories. I want to hear about the drama queens and like the source material.
Yeah.
Says.
Sure. So, I mean, I think probably the juiciest one would be Molière.
Uh-huh.
He was known for his satirical comedies.
Okay.
He really poked fun at hypocrisy, at society, and at just kind of human nature. Like all the flaws and the problems.
Yeah.
And because of that, he got a lot of criticism.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A lot of powerful figures really didn't like him.
So this is a real roast session type.
But I mean, you can kind of think about it like that, right?
Okay.
He's just like laying into these people.
Yeah.
One of his most famous plays is called Tartuffe.
Ugh.
And it's about this religious hypocrite who basically deceives this wealthy family.
Oh my God.
And he's just like taking advantage of them.
Juicy.
And the play caused a huge uproar.
Oh wow.
Like religious authorities, they tried to get it banned, and it was like a 17th century celebrity scandal.
Oh wow. So he's really
He is right at the center of it.
stirring the pot there.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. So we've got Molière, kind of like the king of the roast guy, going after hypocrisy and
stirring up
societal flaws.
Yeah.
So what about Racine? How's he fit in?
Okay, well, Racine, he's all about the tragedy.
Okay.
Really intense emotional stuff.
Okay.
A lot of his plays are about love and passion.
Okay.
But like the really destructive kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
So one of his really famous plays is called Phèdre.
Okay.
And this is about a woman who is like consumed by this forbidden love for her stepson.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's all about her emotions and her struggles. And
oh, wow.
And it doesn't end well.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's very tragic, but it's a story that people still connect with, you know?
Yeah, that's just scary.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So we've got the roast, we've got the tragic love affair. Where does Corneille fit in?
So Corneille, he's also writing tragedies.
Okay.
But his plays are a little bit different.
All right.
Well, he focuses more on themes of duty and honor and conflict.
Okay.
His characters are always facing these really difficult moral dilemmas.
Okay.
So, for example, in Le Cid, the main character, he has to choose between his love for this woman and his duty to avenge his father.
Oh, my gosh. That's...
Yeah. So it's all about these struggles between passion and what's right.
Okay, so we got the roast, we've got the really intense kind of taboo love, and then we've got the guy who's dealing with duty, honor, and conflict, and like these tough moral,
really complex character
dilemmas.
Yeah.
So so tying this back to our source material, and this idea of these plays being like modern entertainment,
right?
What do you think? Like, how would we reimagine these for today's audiences?
I mean, I think Molière with his satire and his social commentary, he'd be perfect for like biting political satire or even like a really dark sitcom.
Okay.
And then Racine with his focus on those like deep emotions and the struggle, he'd be great for like a psychological thriller. Or even like one of those like really over-the-top soap operas.
Yeah, totally.
And then Corneille with all the duty and the honor.
Right.
I think he'd be great for like a legal drama or like a political thriller.
Yeah. So, I mean, in a way, they were kind of like the pioneers of...
In a way, they were, yeah.
These genres that we still...
He set the stage for us.
Love today.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it makes you think like,
right?
What would they be writing about today?
Yeah.
What if they were Molière was writing today?
Alive today.
Yeah.
Would he be going after social media influencers?
Oh, yeah, he'd have a field day.
Oh, my God. I can only imagine what that would be like.
Yeah, and like imagine Racine writing about love and loss in the digital age.
Oh.
Like ghosting and catfishing and all that.
Right, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it really just goes to show that the themes they were exploring back then are still relevant today.
I think that's what makes them so great.
Yeah.
You know, they were dealing with love and betrayal and ambition and duty and all these things that are just part of what it means to be human.
Exactly. So I guess the question I'll leave with our listeners is, what do you think? What modern issues would Molière, Racine, and Corneille be tackling if they were alive today? It's really something to think about.
It is,
So thanks for joining me on this deep dive into
this was fun.
17th century France.
It was.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.